Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear. We're looking at an updated version of the Freak XL barrels. So these are brand new barrel systems. Well, let me rephrase that. It's still a Freak XL barrel system, but the machining on the barrels and the look of them has been changed. So it's a new version of the Freak XL barrel. It's not a different functionality of the Freak XL barrel. It's just a different look on the Freak XL barrel. Cut to the chase right there. So we've got some backs to look at. We've got some tips to look at. Now we're going to get them out of the box. As you can see, the packaging is new also. They used to come in clear plastic tubes. Now you're going to get them in this like this cardboard sleeve right here, which has this little push button, which will let you release the top and pop right out like that. So I think this system is better, personally. I've got some of the plastic tubing over here. If you've ever had to deal with the tubing, these caps always like to come off. When they put the cap on, then the plastic bottom would blow out sometimes and barrels will fall. It was a nightmare. So I'm glad they changed the packaging. But let's pull some of these out and see what you got. So we've got our Freak style front. Now it is a Freak XL barrel, and Freak is just the blanket name for the barrel system. But the tip, there's also a Freak style tip. So it's a Freak barrel with a Freak style tip, because there's also the All-American style tip. So this is your new version of the Freak front right there. And that's going to be available in 14 and 16 inch. And that will be available in polish as well as a dust black. So let's get these out. So here is your 14-inch Freak in dust black, and then your 16-inch Freak in dust black, and then your 16-inch Freak in polish black right there. All right, so that's those ones. And then we've got an All-American style barrel. Now the All-American style typically differs from the Freak style in that the porting is spiral on there. And as you can see, it has a spiral port on it. I'll put that one down. Now the All-American barrel going forward in this new style is only available in a 15-inch barrel system. On the Freak style, you had the 14 and the 16, but if I put these in between right here, you can see the difference right there. 14 Freak, 15 All-American, and 16 Freak right there. So you get the option of barrel length on the Freak style, but for the All-American style, it's only 15-inch now. And then our backs. And then going forward on the backs, there's our polished black. They will only be available, like you see here, in a Cocker thread. So if you are looking for other thread styles, you'll have to get an adapter or something for that, because they are only going to be available in auto Cocker threading right there. So now let's look at that. So we've got dust black, polished black on our new Freak style barrel. This is the back right here, and this is an XL. You can see that they've machined the XL into the back on the bottom right there, and it is cut all the way through. So you will be able to see what color the insert is through there, because there's no cuts in the body anymore. And here we go. So I've also got some of the older style, or the style right before this, so we can compare the two. Nick, you have an XL insert up here somewhere, right?
We sure do.
Yeah, let me see that real quick. Thanks. So, got an XL insert. Putting an XL insert into the old style back, you could see through the cuts right here what insert color that was. With the new back, we slide that in. You don't get that anymore. You don't see it anywhere through there. There's no windows anymore. And I think the reason they did that is it helps keep paint out of the barrel right there. So if you don't have any windows, you don't have a way for dirt and debris and paint to get inside of there and potentially disrupt anything. Now, when your barrel is off, you'll be able to see through there, and you can see that the gray through there, that XL cutout, and I'll tell you what it is. So this is the old style back compared to the new style right there of back. Now we've got an All-American back right here. Let's pull an All-American, or I'm sorry, All-American front. So here is the All-American front old style. The porting holes are smaller in the new style right here. Holes are bigger on the older one. And then the XL has moved from being on the rim right here. They've again moved it to the bottom. So when this is inside here, you would see it like that on there. And then they've added some marks along here that weren't on here before. And I'm pretty sure they've put these on here to give you a little bit of grip when you're trying to unscrew or screw in the barrel pieces together. So if you're putting your back and front together, it gives you a little bit of grip. Again, they've put it on the front and the back of the backside, which you didn't have before, in order to give you a little bit of traction when you're trying to screw these pieces together. I think that's a smart little design right there. All right, so there's our old style, new style. And then if we come over to the Freak front, this is our old style Freak front. You can see straight porting, which is indicative of the Freak style. But on the older barrel, it might be a little hard to see. There's these little troughs that are cut right here. So there's a groove that's been machined down all the way in between the porting. On the new style barrel, that's not there. So it is a completely smooth outside, except for the straight porting that is on there. And then again, they've moved the XL from the rim to the back and then put that grip cut in there to help get the barrel on and off. Yeah, pretty cool. Do you have, where'd the scale go, Nick? It's all around here. It's all the places. Thanks. All right, so let's get our scale out and we'll see if there's any difference between the pieces from before and after. That and that and that and that. So our old style back, 1 5/8. Newer style, 1 7/8. So it's a little bit heavier. And that makes sense because, you know, there's a lot of material that's missing on this older style back that now is not missing on there. So I would expect it to be slightly heavier. But again, I mean, that really is not that big of a difference. Go here, 2 3/4. I would expect this to be heavier because, again, it's longer. You don't get the option of 14 or 16 on the All-American anymore. So what was it, 2 3/4? So that's 3. Makes sense. Going to the old Freak style front, 2 1/2. 2 3/4. So slightly heavier. We're talking about a 1/4 ounce right there, which is not noticeable really when you put it all together in a gun setup. So the pieces are slightly heavier, but that's obviously going to be something when you're removing material and then you don't remove it on the next part, then you're going to get a little bit heavier. But all in all, the barrel system, I like the look of the new system. I like how clean it looks. I like how it doesn't look, it's not trying to look flashy, and I like that with the barrel system. So wanted to show you guys the brand new Freak XL barrel system. Move out some old parts here, get them out of the way. We've got the new backs right here in polish and dust. Remember, only available in Cocker threading. We've got the new All-American back, or shoot, All-American tip, which is only available in a 15-inch. And then we've got your Freak style tips, which are available 14 and 16. And then the whole thing's available in dust or polished black. And there will be custom colors. Obviously, you know we're going to make all the colors for you guys. And those will be available as well. So new packaging, new XL barrel system, or new design on the XL barrel system. Check it out on the website. You can look at all the sizing options and color options that are available through there and order yours today through ansgear.com.